Once upon a time, nestled in the heart of a bustling village, there lived a young boy named Tommy. Tommy was a lively little fellow, but he had one little flaw: he was extremely impatient. Whether waiting for cookies to bake or a plant to grow, he always seemed to huff and puff with frustration. One sunny afternoon, Tommy decided to visit Mr. Oldwin, the wisest elder in the village, who lived in a quaint little cottage surrounded by beautiful flowers and plants. Tommy's curiosity led him to ask, "Mr. Oldwin, why do I always get so annoyed when I have to wait?" Mr. Oldwin chuckled softly and invited Tommy to sit with him on a wooden bench in the garden. "Patience, young Tommy," Mr. Oldwin began, "is like a seed planted in the ground. It takes time to grow into something beautiful. Let me show you." The wise old man handed Tommy a small, mysterious seed and said, "Plant this in your backyard. Every day, come back, water it, and talk to it kindly. In time, you will understand the true meaning of patience." Excitedly, Tommy ran home, dug a tiny hole in his garden, and gently placed the seed in it. Each day, Tommy did as Mr. Oldwin advised. However, several days went by, and Tommy started to feel the familiar pangs of impatience. "Why isn't it growing yet?" he grumbled. Weeks passed and finally, a tiny sprout peeked through the soil. Over time, with Tommy's care, the seed grew into a magnificent sunflower, its golden petals swaying gently in the breeze. Tommy's heart swelled with pride as he admired the beautiful flower that had grown right in his backyard. One afternoon, Tommy returned eagerly to Mr. Oldwin's cottage, beaming with excitement. "Mr. Oldwin, my little seed grew into a big, beautiful sunflower," Tommy exclaimed. Mr. Oldwin nodded with a knowing smile. "And what have you learned from your little seed, Tommy?" Tommy thought for a moment, then replied, "I learned that some things take time, and waiting can bring wonderful surprises. Being patient helped me see the beauty in slow growth." Mr. Oldwin beamed at Tommy and hugged him warmly. "You've done well, my boy. Patience is a gift, and you've learned it well." From that day on, Tommy was never in a rush. He found joy in the present and understood that patience often blooms the most wonderful rewards. And so, in the little village, Tommy became known not just for his liveliness, but also for his newfound patience. The end.